Good afternoon, traders. It is Wednesday, February 5th, 2020, and the U.S. stock market is closed. Well, today was another unbelievable day. I know I said it was unbelievable yesterday. It was probably even more unbelievable today. Just out of this world and unbelievably profitable for us. These are the kind of days I live for. They're only come once in a while. If we got even just getting one of these every year is a bonanza, and it's like we've had 2 days in a row like this. Okay, so what happened? Let's talk about the Dow. First of all, yesterday did this huge gap and up 400 some points, something like that. And this morning it gapped again, not quite as big a gap at the beginning, but it actually finished stronger today, up 483 points. And unlike yesterday, today it's closing there almost on its high. Just to give you an idea of where we're at with this is the long view on the chart, and back here are the I think that's the end of September low, and then you see we just had this unbelievable climb since then, and this was a couple weeks ago. I think that was our all-time record highs, and you can see here where we are today. We are almost back up at those all-time record high levels. It, you know, this is, it didn't back off very long, and we could take those highs out tomorrow, but we'll probably certainly take out those highs within a few days. So for the Dow, it looks fantastic. For us, it's fantastic also. We had, I don't remember exactly, 20 some positions coming yesterday, and then we got out of many of those and made $18,000 closed out, and then we carried a lot of money into today, and then today we get this huge gap up, and on the open today we had over $60,000 in open trade profit. On the open, we ended up closing out $18,000. Now you think markets backed off and caused that a big loss. No, that wasn't it at all. We carrying 4 huge positions into today. So that $18,000 doesn't represent a drop in equity at all. We are carrying almost $50,000 on the close today. So we closed out $18,000 and we're carrying $50,000 going into tomorrow. This is just almost beyond my comprehension. Unbelievable. I don't know that. I don't know. Maybe I think one time way back there in the past I was up around $70,000 or something for a day, but this is truly amazing. And I'm sorry, I can't. I'm running out of superlatives to talk about today. It was just an absolutely perfect day. Let me show you 3 stocks. And the first one isn't as fantastic as the last 2, but I'll show that to you. This first one is MTOR, which is Meritor Incorporated. And we had bought this back on Monday. It had closed against us. But then yesterday it pops up and we got out of that and took $1,200 on this little gap here. And then later in the day we get re-entered in it. That was fortunate. It closed with a small profit. Well, no, maybe that was a loss. A small loss anyway. But today it just screamed again, and that keeps us in the trade again, and we're still holding it. And on the close there, we're holding $3,400. So from here to here is about $4,500 in Meritor. Now that's, by comparison, what now I'm going to show you, that's a mediocre trade. And I think this is on the same page. Yes. This is Labu, which is the biotech bull. And we had bought this back on Monday, right at the beginning of the first hour, or beginning of the second hour, rather. It had closed basically neutral on Monday, but yesterday it pops up there, nice big gap, and that gap keeps us into the trade all day yesterday. It closes very nicely. Looks like a fantastic trade on the close yesterday, and then it does another huge gap. Today it backs off a little, and then it makes new highs and a little pullback there, but not very much. And we are holding $12,500 in open trade equity in Labu. $12,500. Fantastic trade. Just once in a while you get one like that. We got two of them today. Now, let me show you. This is getting close to a record of all time for me. This is PBYI, which is Puma Biotech. And this, if anybody questions my re-entries, study this trade. Yesterday, we got out of Puma with a $1,000 loss. And so it was just a nothing type of trade. And then we're going along, and with 90 minutes to go, suddenly this thing starts trending up. We grabbed that breakout right there, and it looked like a big breakout at the time, but it looks like a really puny breakout now. But anyway, we got in right there. We closed very profitably yesterday. And then this morning, this thing explodes on that opening bar. Thank God we weren't trying to get into this. Of course, we don't even try and get into the opening. I mean, if we'd been flat and trying to get in this, we would have gotten in here someplace and had a few dollars in profit. But as it is, we were long from way down here. This thing goes up, it pulls back a little, but then it starts climbing again. Hardly any sell-off at all day long. I don't know what the news is on Puma Biotech, but whatever it is, it looks to me like it's as solid as a rock. And we are holding positive $36,400 in Puma Biotech. That number again, $36,000 plus. Unbelievable. And you know, I just don't know if I don't, I haven't had, I don't know if I've had trades that got above 40,000. I don't know. Way back when, I think I may have had one that hit 50,000, but I mean, I'm talking about something that happened 6, 7 years ago. So this was just fantastic today. 36,000 in open trade in Puma Biotech, and right now this does not look like it's going to get hit with a lot of profit taking or short selling. We'll have to see. We got to believe we're going to get out of it tomorrow. So we'll just have to see. Anyway, Trader Bob is very happy, and I'll be back here tomorrow trading this monster on Thursday.